What is she looking for?
She looking
Love
for
or money?
to have house.
Oh,
And
the husband must have a house.
yes.
Every weekend in Shanghai, hundreds of mothers and fathers gather here to find a partner for their single adult children. It's like the stock exchange of marriage in a way.
How much money in your bank account?
Yes.
Yeah. Chinese are very practical, you know?
The wildest part, most of the kids have no idea their parents are here.
They will list the clear goals, and you just.
In today's video, we will learn a few things about Chinese culture, about marriage here in China, but I will also bring you with me around Shanghai, and we will also try the fastest train in the world. Let's begin.
Wow, so busy. So we made it to Nanjing Road, the famous Nanjing Road, which is always busy.
It's the whole street. Lots of the shopping mall beside the street.
Shopping mall, restaurants,
Yes,
cafes,
yeah.
everything.
If you haven't met Summer already, you can watch my previous video about the rich and modern side of Shanghai. It's funny because we were going somewhere else and then we accidentally passed by this park where they have the marriage market.
Ah, this is the People's Park.
Yes. You can, how to say, you can find the partner in here. Yeah, I don't know how to, find your wife and your husband.
You think they have it now?
I have never been to here. Yes, because my colleague go to there before, and these people will judge her. How old are you? And do you have house in Shanghai? She don't like it.
Yeah.
So, and I never been to here because I don't want others judge me.
So yeah, guys, we are now approaching the People's Park, and this park is very famous because on weekends, I think.
Yes, weekends.
Yeah, the Chinese
Chinese parents will, how to say, hold their sign and my son age and the salary and the house and the desires for the future wife, like that.
Wow.
They will list the clear goals, and you just have the clear goal for the contractor in the first.
Right.
Here it's not about feelings, love or chemistry, but it's about social status, money and stability. So those are the most popular metrics that parents use to value a partner. Apartment ownership in specific districts, height, age, income and profession, zodiac signs, education, family background and values, and most importantly, Hukou. But I will explain you more about Hukou later on.
Maybe they will ask you, hey, hello.
Hello.
Do you want to get married with a Chinese woman?
How many houses you have?
Yes.
How much money in your bank account?
Yes.
Yeah. Chinese are very practical, you know?
Yes.
Money is very important.
How to say it? Pragmatic.
Pragmatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have this desire in the first, you should clear to explain it.
Yeah.
If you from the start you just hide yourself,
Yeah.
and in the future you will expose it. So
That's
why
very true.
we don't in the first to clear it?
Yeah, I think as Summer said, pragmatic is the right word to describe the Chinese people in business, in life, but also in relationships. While in the West, I feel like people are following more their feelings, like the chemistry between two people, the emotions as well. And I'm not saying that one is good or the other is bad, because actually the divorce rate in the West is through the roof. 1 every 2 marriages end up in divorce in the West. So who is doing it right? I don't know, honestly. For me, I just find it fascinating how different cultures approach life and relationships in a different way. But then Summer told me something that really surprised me.
In my hometown, I think people will more focus on the, how to say, more romantic. But in Shanghai and Shenzhen, like this city, maybe people will stressful because it's difficult if you want to raise up one kid in here.
You need to have money to live here.
Yes.
Okay, so different parts of China, different priorities, you would say. In the countryside, it's more like about love and feelings.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know.
How to say? It's like the in Chinese we have the one psychologist sentence is 经济基础决定上层建筑. You know what's the meaning?
No.
The economic base determines the superstructure.
The economic base determines the super. What's the meaning? Like if you would explain it in simple words, it's hard.
Okay, I don't know how to say it.
Because it's kind of the phrasing. It's a bit confusing.
If any of you would like to explain me this in the comment section, I will appreciate it. Also, let me know if you agree or not with the things that we have discussed so far.
Do you want to go to the?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Okay.
This
This is the first time I go to.
Let's do.
Maybe people will ask me.
Let's
so
do it.
What's your
Now they
go-to
will
for?
judge you. I think like a woman like you with a great career, independence is very.
No,
No?
but I'm not Shanghai resident. The Shanghai local people, they will tend to find the local. They have yes.
They prefer to be within the local community.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Because
guys!
if you have the local identity, you have more option to enjoy the education and lots of the convenience if you have the local identity.
What Summer just said here, it's very important because do you remember the invisible value metrics that I mentioned earlier? One of the most important is Hukou, and I told you that I will explain you what it is. So what is the Hukou? In Chinese, it means household registration. Having a Shanghai Hukou is immensely valuable because local registration here guarantees access to local healthcare, education systems, social welfare. So basically, you are a privileged person if you have a Hukou in Shanghai. While for the new Shanghainese or for those coming from the provinces, as Summer for example, it's gonna be much more hard and much more challenging.
Guys, we made it to the marriage market.
Yes, it's for the single girls and marriage, and this is the date, the birth date, and
Right.
the height.
What is she looking for?
She looking
Love
for
or money?
have the how to say the better salary and the career is internet developing and have the Shanghai identity and have house and
The husband must have a house.
yes, or maybe have the ability to buy house.
Yeah. Guys, if any of you
And
wants
you
to
can
get married,
charge maybe 1%
yeah,
based on the house value.
I get 1% commission to help you find a Chinese wife. I'll show the numbers here, you can get in touch. See how many? It's all around there, all here.
Yeah, this is the first time I have been here. My mother will help me dating guys in the app, and I have met two guys, and I feel terrible.
Oh yeah.
Because they will directly ask me, do you want to get married and do you want to get kids and do you have a house and how your salary, and I feel I don't want to get married, sorry.
Yeah,
I just want to fulfill my task for my mother because my mother will push me.
And here we are touching on another crucial point about Chinese culture, which really explains why the marriage market exists here in Shanghai. And it's the social pressure. Chinese people face massive social pressure, judgments, and also expectations regarding marriage and regarding having a family. This is happening not only in China, actually in so many cultures and in so many countries, but in China it's really, really strong. Because in China, the parents, they feel like a huge responsibility to guide their kids into stable marriage and also securing the family lineage. If you're not married in China, it's often viewed by the older generations not just as a personal choice, but as a collective family failure.
So these guys are all women looking for a husband. But first you have to deal with the mother and make the agreement.
This mother maybe is dealer in here.
She's the dealer.
He likes the dealer.
Yeah, she's the dealer. The mom here is the dealer, and then if you pass the mom interview and requirements, then maybe she will introduce you to the
This mother is the first stage you need to
first
pass.
stage. Yeah.
The pressure of society is so strong here that they actually have a term for it. So if you are unmarried and you are more than 27 years old, you will be labeled as Sheng Nu, which is the leftover woman. Or if you are a man, you are the Sheng Nan, which is the leftover man. To be honest, man, this is kind of harsh to be labeled like this, but this really shows how much pressure there is and how much judgment, especially among like neighbors and co-workers and relatives. And many of these people carry a huge amount of shame, of guilt, anxiety, just because of this societal pressure. Another important thing to consider is that the parents that often go to this park, they have the old script, which means finish school, get a stable job, get married in your 20s, buy a house, which back then was not so expensive, have kids and just raise your family. But today's reality, it's completely different. And not only here in Shanghai, but in most places around the world, especially the big cities. If you think about New York, London, Paris, Milan, the work culture is very intense, the competition is incredibly high, and then you have the living costs, which are skyrocketing, especially in those major cities. And dating and getting a partner and getting married and having kids, it becomes unfortunately a huge financial pressure. And most young people decided to stay single and not to date, or just to date and not get married.
So we're gonna stop for a coffee at Starbucks.
Talking about coffee, Shanghai holds two very interesting records.
This is the first premium Starbucks in China, and they have lots of special menu that you can put the alcohol with coffee. This is.
So I tell you something interesting about Starbucks. I don't know if you know it or not, but I checked yesterday with ChatGPT.
Really?
Shanghai has the highest number of Starbucks in the world.
Yes.
More than 1,000. More than America, more than any other place.
Yes. Especially in Shanghai. Shanghai, almost every corner you can see a coffee shop. Because
Starbucks.
Shanghai, lots of people love to drink coffee than the tea.
This is very unique for China because mostly it's a tea culture.
Yes.
But Shanghai is a different world.
Yes.
And Shanghai has not only the highest number of Starbucks in the world, but also the highest number of cafes in general. More than 10,000 cafes are here. And this number is much higher compared to any other cities like Tokyo, London, New York. Shanghainese, they really love coffee.
In Shanghai, we have one story about half of Shanghai people splurge is full of the coffee, and another half is the milk. And when you shake your body, you are not here.
That's funny.
So this is explain to how much Shanghai love coffee.
So Tony was explaining me how it works with the license plate here in Shanghai, because it's very different from the rest of China. So the government, to push the electric cars and electric motorbikes, which are the green plates, the green plates is free. So if you get the electric car, you will get a green plate, and it's free. You don't have to pay anything. But if you want a combustion engine, so like a petrol or diesel car, then you have to buy the license plate, which is the blue color, and the government charge some money because they don't actually want you to have a combustion engine. And how much is for the car blue license plate?
It's between 90 to 100,000. It's like 15,000 US dollars.
So around 15,000 US dollars just for the license plate. And then they do the same thing for the scooters and motorbikes because they want the people to just ride electric scooters and electric motorbikes. If you want to ride a proper motorbike, like with an engine, then also in that case you have to buy the license, which is even more expensive than the car.
Yes.
The color of the motorbike license is?
There are two colors. One is blue, one is yellow.
One's
the yellow
blue
one, with that plate you can drive anywhere in Shanghai, but it costs you like $500,000 RMB.
It costs $500,000 RMB just for the license plate. Yes. And you can buy like a car, no, with that amount. Luxury car. There you go. So this bike is very rare here. Oh yeah. You see, this is a yellow license plate, and this one, Tony, is $500,000 RMB. So just the license plate, it costs $500,000 RMB. This is crazy. This is valid only in Shanghai. Rest of China you can easily ride and they're not so expensive. No, huh? Full of people? Okay, so Summer wants me to try the dumpling, Shanghai dumpling, but the line is insane.
As much as I would have loved to try these Chinese dumplings, man, the line was just too long. So I opted for this instead, which was still very good. And then just around the corner, I saw another massive line.
Cookie?
Yes, famous cookies.
Ah.
In special Shanghai's.
Maybe like an hour long or even more. Wow. So long.
Here's the corner.
Yeah, look at this. Just for the cookie.
I think maybe at least 1 hour.
Yeah. Because it's not moving fast. It seems pretty slow.
Everyone just can buy two birds.
There is a limit.
Everyone have the limits by
Okay. Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, it's not moving. If you don't want to wait in line, then these two guys are dealers and they can just sell the cookies to you at a premium price. That's a good business idea.
And then at night, I had to go back to the most busy but also the most fascinating street in Shanghai.
I'm going to meet my friend Tony. He helped me so much last year when I did the road trip with the motorbike in China, in rural China. He was able to help me to get the driving license, to guide me around, to talk with people. Every time I had a problem in China, I would just call Tony and he will fix the problem for me. So now I'm going to meet him in Nanjing Road and we're going to have dinner together.
Man, the food was so delicious. I really enjoyed everything. And it was also very nice to see how they serve the tea in a traditional Chinese way. One thing that kind of surprised me is that there was no water on the table. So we just drank the tea, but literally no water, which is kind of unusual for me. After dinner, we went for a stroll down this massive walking street, which I will say is definitely the heart of Shanghai at night. So if you come to Shanghai, you must come here to check it out, at least one night. It's really fascinating to be here because you can literally see the latest cutting-edge technology here in stores like Huawei or Xiaomi.
Like when you put your finger like here, it pops up automatically.
I'm with you, man. Then it becomes a tablet. This is a phone.
For me, these modern devices are super cool, but just to look at them at the store. To be honest, I would not buy them because they are expensive and they also feel a bit fragile. I mean, I'm sure they are super reliable and super strong, but I don't know, I prefer like a more simple and solid device. But yeah, they look super cool.
Look at the interior of this. They have a projector in the car. I even met a subscriber in Shanghai.
I've been subscribing him for so many years. Yes, man, that's cool. I see him in person.
I'm real.
Yes, yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you for saying hi.
Thanks.
For me, this last part of West Nanjing Road that ends at the Bund is the most spectacular because you have the skyline of the Pudong area in front of you mixed together with these yellow historical buildings of the Bund. It's a very beautiful atmosphere. And the feeling for me standing here and looking at the Pudong skyline is like, welcome to China. And then I heard about this magnet train, which is currently the fastest train in the world. It's called Maglev. So I had to take it and check it out. You can actually go from and to the airport with this Maglev.
So this is the one, guys. The one and only, the Maglev. So those basically are magnets and the train actually doesn't touch the ground. Which is crazy. It's a new technology and it can go super fast because of this.
They say up to 450 kilometers per hour, which is insane.
They keep the limit at 300 kilometers per hour just to save energy for most of the day, except the rush hour 2 times per day, where it pushes to 430 or 450 kilometers per hour. Now the limit is at 302.
When you arrive at the station near the city center, I forget the name now, they also have a museum that you can check out and you can learn more about the Maglev, about the technology that they use, because now this new technology is spreading very quickly all around the world.
Man, this is nice. Free entrance and I'm the only person here. Here they explain how the magnet works.
And that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the marriage market and maybe you learned something new also about the cafe culture, and in general I hope you enjoyed this walk around the city together with Summer. I'm going back to Italy now because unfortunately I have a family emergency and I really hope to be back on YouTube very soon. I'll send you a big hug and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.